Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Random Video Thursday. And since I went to the dentist last week, that's what the story of this video is going to be about. The story of my first root canal and dental crown. So let's get started. Well, the story really begins back in November. One day, my teeth felt really loose. I could literally feel that they were loose, you know. One day I woke up, and this tooth right here, it was really loose. I could actually feel it loose with my finger. I could press my finger against it and it was loose. And I had this big bump in my mouth, this big sore. At first I thought it was like a canker sore or something, but then I found out I actually had what's called an abscess. It's an infection of the teeth, and that's why my tooth was very loose. So we went over to the dentist, and I had to get what's called a root canal, and it was the first time that I got a root canal. And when I heard about what happened, that I had to get a root canal, I was very nervous. And a lot of people are before they get a root canal. I was. But then when I started to realize that it won't be that bad, I became less scared about it. So we went over to this dentist. It was December 1st that I had my root canal, and it was in this fancy building. There was a big suite. It's one of those dentists where, you know, you have to go up an elevator and look for the office. It's kind of one of those fancy office buildings. And so I went in, didn't have to wait too long. And then I went back and I got my first root canal, and it did not hurt at all. And the dentist was really helpful. He was talking to me throughout the entire procedure, and he was telling me what he was doing, which is very helpful. It's always good to have a dentist tell you what he or she is doing. And afterwards, aside from my numb mouth from the Novocaine, my tooth didn't hurt at all. And then in January, I got a dental crown. Well, first I had a temporary crown, which I had for 3 weeks. And then last week I got the permanent crown. This tooth right here. And what that is basically it's basically a replacement tooth. And that's the story of how I got my first root canal and my first dental crown. Oh, bonus feature before I go. Here's something that I've been wanting to show you for a long time, and it's this blanket here, this big sheet blanket. This is actually a vintage blanket. It's from the 80s, I would say about 1984. I really like the design on this blanket. As you can see, it's got, on one side it has, it's red with white sheep. And if you look closely, there's also a black sheep, which kind of makes sense. It's like that expression, the black sheep. And on the back, and on the other side, the colors are backwards. It's white with red sheep. And again, this blanket is from about 1984. Or my grandmother actually bought it around then. And this thing's pretty cool and still in great condition. And that's it. Please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, comment down below, and please subscribe. And make sure to tune in next Thursday for my review of Beauty and the Beast, the original, the animated Disney version. See you next time.